Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. What we're going to be doing in this video is re-entering First Prestige here on my main account. So we're going to be taking this Nigerian police shirt, we're going to be discarding it for 500 XP, which will be just enough XP that I need to actually go ahead and enter First Prestige. We're going to be looking at my stats here while I kind of talk about the entire idea of this video. So as you guys know, I already did a video entering First Prestige, and it's probably weird that I'm entering First Prestige once again. Well, the reason for that being is the other account that I entered First Prestige on originally is my alternate account. I have a few gamer tags that I own, and that is just one of them. That's the account I played on when I had the game early. Now that the game's actually out, and I actually can play with my friends, and we can all just play together and have fun that way, I'm actually playing on my main account, which is SB Nero, and I decided I'm going to level this one up the same way I leveled up my other one, and I'm already hit First Prestige. It's very simple, because it was day 0, which means it was double XP the entire length of this Prestige, so it didn't take me a very long time to actually do this. I actually did it in 8 hours and 9 minutes. I want to show you guys my combat record, because it's something pretty similar to what I did in Black Ops 2. It's also pretty similar to something I did back in Modern Warfare 3, where basically I make a little mini-series of just showing my combat records, showing my stats, showing you guys me entering Prestige, every single Prestige, until I get up to max rank in the game. I did this in Black Ops 2, where I went from non-Prestige all the way up to Prestige Master. I did it in Modern Warfare 3, where I went from non-Prestige all the way up to 10th Prestige, which at the time was max ranked. Of course, later on they increased the level cap in that game, but still, we did that in both those games. I didn't do it in Call of Duty Ghost because I did not like the level up system in Call of Duty Ghost all that much. I ended up stopping at 3rd Prestige rather than just prestiging as soon as I was able to. I just said, screw it, it takes too long to level up in this game. You know, I'd rather just stay at 3rd Prestige. And that's what I did. And then towards the end of the game's life cycle, I started prestiging again, and I made it towards 6th Prestige, and that's as far as I went in Call of Duty Ghost. So no guarantees I'll actually make it to max rank in this game, but I think until I decide I'm going to stop prestiging, or until I hit max prestige in this game, I figured I'd make a little mini-series here showing you guys me entering every single Prestige. So here we are looking at my combat record, and I gotta say, probably none of this information is actually accurate, and I can't... It's fundamentally broken. The combat record is fundamentally broken, ladies and gentlemen. Sledgehammer Games had 3 years and nearly infinite money to put this game together, but they couldn't add a simple calculator to do the damn thing. Alright, so kill death ratio is 2.07, which is, that's probably right. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in that ballpark, right? But the win-loss ratio, which you guys know me, I'm all about trying to win in Call of Duty, right? I care about my win-loss record more than I care about any other stat within Call of Duty. I like to try and win every single match I get into, right? It says I have a 3.94 win-loss ratio, which is horribly inaccurate. So, oh man, it's just so bad. So we're gonna skip ahead here a little bit. We're actually gonna show you my win-loss record in individual game modes, right? Keep in mind I have 71 wins. So here we are in the individual game modes. As you guys can see, it says kill confirmed. I've won 57 games and I have a 57 win-loss record. You look at that domination. It says I have 13 wins in domination. I have a 13.0 win-loss ratio. In momentum, I have 1 win and a 1.0 win-loss ratio. According to this, basically every single win you get into a game mode, that just counts as a win, and it just makes no sense. So I play with my friends. You guys know I don't usually lose a whole lot, and I've actually been able to keep track of how many losses I've lost. I've lost 4 total games my entire non-prestige, right? And so just by the basic math, right? So kill confirmed, I have 57 wins and I have 3 losses in that game mode. That evens out to a 19.0 win-loss ratio, but according to the game here, I have a 57.0 win-loss ratio. In domination, I've won 13 games, I've lost 1 game. That equals out to a 13.0 win-loss ratio, which that's actually accurate. In momentum, I've won 1 game, I've lost 0 games, so that evens out to a 1.0 win-loss ratio, so that's also accurate. But the kill confirmed one is completely inaccurate. Overall, I have 71 wins and 4 losses in this game, which should even out to a 17.75 win-loss ratio, but according to the game, it's just below a 4.0 win-loss ratio. It's fundamentally broken. I mean, seriously, Sledgehammer, you can go ahead and like look it up online. I'm sure you can find like a calculator on eBay, and it'll help you out, man. I'm sure your phones even have calculators in there, but apparently they couldn't just add a calculator into the game because that's way too much damn work. But yeah, everything else seems pretty accurate. Score per minute, of course, that's really hard to kind of judge by myself. Kill death ratio is kind of hard to judge by myself, but I feel as though a 207 somewhere in the right ballpark range. But the win-loss ratio, it's completely and horribly inaccurate. I'm playing on the Xbox One. I've heard rumors that it's not broken like this on like the Xbox 360 and on the PlayStation 3. So I really have no idea. I remember there was a point where I was like 20-0 in my win-loss record. Like, we won our first 20 matches. Then we finally lost a game, and that dropped my overall win-loss ratio down from a 1.0 to a 0.87. I was like, how does this make any sense? It just doesn't. Alright, now let's look at the weapons, and these are the weapons I used throughout the majority of my non-prestige. AK-12 being the most popular for me, I decided that gun was actually pretty freaking awesome. I didn't like it as much when I had the game early, mainly because connections were pretty awful, and a gun like this that is more about picking people off at long ranges really wasn't super effective against people on really bad connections. I didn't use it a whole lot, but it turns out it's actually very, very good. I like the AK-12 quite a bit. Ball 27, in my opinion, is the best submachine gun in the game, even though it's an assault rifle, but it has a better fire rate than all the submachine guns, so it just dominates every submachine gun close range. The HBR, I love this thing, man. That gun is very, very powerful. We have the SN6, which is a very good submachine gun. We have the ASM1, which is one of my favorite guns in the game. It reminds me of the Thompson, but yeah, as you guys know, submachine guns are very underwhelming in this game and kind of hard to go ahead and do well with. But these are the weapons I've used throughout the majority of my non-prestige here. I've used quite a bit of them. It's just that the full auto assault rifles, man, they're just far too good. It reminds me a lot of Black Ops 1. When Black Ops 1, we played that game, but just about the nature of the maps, how big the maps were in Black Ops 1, assault rifles kind of dominated. Well, here in Advanced Warfare, the maps are all pretty small, but the assault rifles are still dominating because all the submachine guns are very, very, very weak. So all the assault rifles, be it a burst rifle or a full auto rifle, or even maybe a semi-automatic rifle, they're all just better than every submachine gun in the game in just about every situation. So it's like, I guess you're kind of stuck using these full auto rifles. Here we are with the score streaks, and the score streaks I mainly like to run are going to be UAV and bombing runs. So, but UAV is, of course, one of my favorite kill streaks in the game. It's just definitely amazing. Bombing run is pretty nice, although I don't actually get a ton of kills with it. It's kind of nice, though, just because it blows up the map. It feels kind of cool when you call it in. Of course, you always have that chance for that big multi-kill and stuff like that. And it actually works against enemies. Stuff like the Warbird just doesn't seem to do that much work for me, just because of the simple fact that everyone in this game has blind eye by default. When you first log into the game and you're level 1, you've got blind eye on your class, and because of that, kill streaks like the Warbird or kill streaks like the Missile Strike and stuff like that, they're always just kind of making it so it's really hard to go ahead and kill these people because they have blind eye. You're really having a hard time even finding them because you'll get inside your Missile Strike, you're like, oh, I literally cannot see anybody on the enemy team. So you see a guy running around on the ground, you take a gamble. It's a 50-50 chance whether or not that's going to be a friendly or it's going to be an enemy. You just kind of launch it down and see if it's them or not. It's kind of a pain. When you're in the Warbird, you're flying around. Once again, you're taking that risk of, okay, well, where is it? Literally everybody on the entire enemy team has blind eye on, so is this a good guy or a bad guy? You start shooting at him, like, oh, I'm not getting any hit markers, so I guess that's a good guy. So you start shooting at random people across the map until eventually your gun itself overheats, and then the Warbird has like a 15-second duration. Like, all the kill streaks in this game seem pretty underwhelming, so the actual kill streaks I run, I'm running 3 kill streaks, are basically going to be UAV, system hack, and bombing run, because bombing run, once again, is not dependent on whether or not the opposing team has blind eye. You just place it on the map and just hope it tears down a bunch of people, which is sometimes it can. I've gotten a 5-man kill with it, and that was pretty freaking awesome. I'm playing 6-on-6 kill confirmed. I got a 5-man kill with it, so that was pretty awesome. There's a lot of other times where it gets no kills to 1 kill and stuff like that, so it's really hit or miss, but the bombing run is definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, UAV, system hack, and bombing run are the kill streaks I'm having the most fun with so far. And now that's out of the way, let's actually go ahead and actually enter the prestige here. We're looking at our medals here, and I realize there's way too many medals to go through all of those, so let's just actually go down into prestige mode. Reset all your challenges, rank, and unlocks for a bit of prestige. Yes, I would like to do that. That sounds awesome. Everything you've unlocked, including weapons, experience, and challenges, will be reset. I'm definitely okay with that. Let's go grab ourselves a weapon here. I'm actually going to take the IMR with me. I didn't use it a whole lot during non-prestige because I'm like, oh, that's the OP gun. I'm not going to use it. Then I realized everyone else is using it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it because the IMR is just too damn good. But here we are entering first prestige here. This is what my guy looks like. I got these cool little medic shoulder pads looking things, but nothing on my character matches. I noticed everyone else seems to get kind of like these sets of gear where they're wearing like a complete like full set that all matches and stuff. I'm completely mixed and matched all the time. I have like this elite exosuit on, but I've got like this professional chest on. I have a professional helmet, and they're 2 different kind of things so they don't match. I've got the Mountain Dew Game Fuel pants and boots on. Now I've got like these glowy green gloves I got of a supply drop. I am just completely mixed matched, and yeah, one day my character will match and he will look cool. Don't you guys worry, that'll happen. But regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves, and of course be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here if you guys are new. And also, if you guys could answer for me in the comments, is your guys' combat record just broken on whatever platform you're playing on? Like, if you guys could let me know, like if you're playing on the 360 and it's working fine, let me know. Or if you're playing on the 360 and it's broken, let me know. If you're playing on the PlayStation 4 and it's broken or something, let me know about that. Let me know what platform you're playing on and whether or not your guys' combat record's broken, because my combat record's pretty broken, and it's in the win-loss department anyway, because apparently Sledgehammer Games couldn't add a calculator to the game. But regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.